Today we are going to be using calligraphy markers. The most important thing to remember about calligraphy markers is they wear out. The nib will smush and wear out, but the different markers have different widths to them, and you can see that they're fatter and then they have like a skinny edge to them. So we're using a 5.0, a 3.5, and a 2.0. The way to figure out how tall to make your letters is by the width of the pen nib that you are using and the style of letter that you are doing. We are going to do italics, and they are 5 pen nib widths tall. The ascender, or like the tops of B's and D's, 3.5 widths, and the descenders, like the bottoms of P's and Q's, are 3.5 as well. You can see that I've lined off my paper with those measurements. This giant one being the fattest marker, this is the medium size, and this is the smallest marker. And the marker that I gave you that is the good one, the Pitt, this particular one, is done right here, and it is about this big, approximately this big. Now these are all lowercase letters, and you can do uppercase or lowercase. I will be demonstrating lowercase. The very first thing is that this is your baseline. This is your ascender, as your descender. And your cap line is somewhere in the middle here, which means that's where the tops of your caps go. And this is the midline, or where your lowercase letters and the letters that cross, like the T's. And you are going to be using downstrokes, cross strokes, upstrokes, branching strokes. And you might or might not use serifs. So starting with my first pen, the 5.0, which is very wide, you need to sit with your feet flat on the floor and your arm resting comfortably on the table in front of you. You don't want to cross your legs because it can throw off your lettering as you're working. But you're going to start first with a downstroke, keeping your marker at a 45-degree angle, which is approximately like that. So you're going to start with a downstroke first, and downstrokes, and you really just want to keep practicing the strokes to start with until you get comfortable, and you keep making them consistently, because that will make a difference. Okay, that's a downstroke. Then this is a cross stroke. And this is an upstroke, kind of most of the time with V's or W's, or perhaps an X might be an upstroke. And then your branching strokes would be ones where you're creating like the top of an R, or an N, or an H. And your cross strokes would be the ones, like I said, that might be T's and F's, or the tops of your A's or your B's. Starting at the midline, I will make a downstroke. I will then do a small cross stroke, and then I will do another downstroke, and I have created the letter A, the lowercase letter A. To do the D, you use similar downstroke, cross stroke, but you start your ascender, the big tall line, up higher. Then you want to do the G, which similar, same strokes, downstroke, cross stroke, but now you go down to the bottom. And then you can do a Q, a downstroke, cross stroke, and straight down. I tend to put a little line up on many of my letters, and those are called serifs. It's just my little flourish that I have developed over the years. And now I'm going to do the U, downstroke, and another downstroke. And the Y, a downstroke, and another downstroke with a bit of a curve to it. The L would just be a straight downstroke. And the H, again, a straight downstroke and a curve. Make sure that you kind of really practice these so that you get very nice, consistent letters as you're working. And then here's your B. And first you make your downstroke, and then you do one long continuous branching stroke to get the round part of the body. To do the K, you do the downstroke, and then you do a branching stroke, and you straighten out. C's are created by going like this, and then a little one across there. C and E, you create by going like that, and then another little part across. And then your O is just one downstroke, one curved stroke around. Your V is made by going downstroke and then an upstroke. W, down, up, down, up. And your X is down and then up. And then your Z, cross stroke, cross stroke. Now your S, you'll do a curve like this, then a small stroke like that, and a small stroke like that. And then with your F, you start up here, you come down. This is one that goes all the way from the top to the bottom. And here's the T,